And our judges have come back, and I'd like to invite Gil Brown to come up and to introduce our winning team. Gil is director of the Nuclear Engineering Department at the University of Massachusetts Lowell. Guys, students, thank you. And he's also a mentor at the World Nuclear University, which is another amazing program. So, Gil.
Thanks so much. I want to not take up too much more of your time. I'm mentally exhausted. The takeaway for me is passion. Actually, we should just rerun highlight Rachel's speech, because she spoke to my heart, and she spoke a lot about what I think about and why I still do what I do, because guess what? I'm not 25 years old anymore. And so what gives me great hope, what really motivates me, is that, and it was said many times, but just not by everybody, that it's about people. None of this works without people. So we have to make this work. And what is it that we are going to make work? A couple of thoughts come to mind. One, as you heard from these 5 presentations, not a one was a power plant. The power plant is just a concept. You look at a power plant, it's this big, and the nuclear piece is this big. That's the cool part, right? How many people got turned on by E equals MC squared, right? But what makes the power plant work? It's the technician that's making the connection in the box so it doesn't come free when the motor's vibrating. It's the attention to detail. It's what some people call the supply chain. So we had 5 examples of support, not for a concept, but for the industry. It gives me great hope. So congratulations for the ideas. The other huge motivating piece for me is that if you're talking about we're going to make nuclear, it's really not about nuclear, is it? And we heard this too, but I want to highlight it. It will not be work, as you said, when it's fun. It will not be work when you feel that you're getting up every day and making the world a better place. This is our challenge. And it is so obvious now. They have to invent new words, eco-modernists. What gives me great hope is not Nuclear Energy Institute. It's not the American Nuclear Society. We are meeting people that don't have nuclear in their acronym. Third Way, Clean Air Task Force, and it goes on. There is traction. We need to make the world a better place. That's your role. And maybe when you really get there, I will retire. But I'm having too much fun. I'm having way too much fun. And we can talk offline about some of the fun I'm having. Some of you, this was aimed, as you said, at students. There's another huge opportunity for the mid-career, average age 30, 70 people, 32 countries, 6 weeks, a leadership institute. It's modeled, the same idea, just more time. It's huge. The world is up to you. Grab it, go for it. So, in the true spirit, Olympic spirit, where everybody works hard, but only one person gets the gold, I'm going to ask Ray, the chairman, so-named chairman of the judging committee, to go through their logic and then identify the champion.
Gil, I grew up in the South, but that was one hell of a, pastoral speech there. I will be brief because it is 5 o'clock on Friday, and I don't need that. Oh, on the do that. Okay. So look, I do want to say, Rachel, Professor Slayball, that was a terrific program you guys put together. It does take a team. I've seen it 1,000 times. It was the most inspirational speech, and I hope that gets. It's just the right length, you know. It's a good TED Talk, maybe you should think about. It's just tremendous. And Gil, that was a terrific finish. It is all about that. So look, we had a really tough time. We had this incredible judges panel we have here from all walks of life, all different experiences and stuff. So just some general comments about the teams, and then we'll tell you about the winner. So they were all very interesting. Most interesting, and Gil touched on this, they're from all parts of the business. That's exciting, whether it's an existing fleet problem or a new fleet problem or just keeping up with the people, whatever it is. That's exciting. That just gives you the idea of how many ideas that are out there. There were 4 or 5 incredible teams, and it was clear the teams had a role in there, and that's important when the business I've been in for nearly 30 years is all about the team. I will be a little critical. Only 3 of you out of the 5 asked for the money. 2 of you did not ask for the money. If you read my pitch on last Tuesday, you have to ask for the money. You worked all 2 weeks to get here, and you didn't ask for the money. But these were terrific. There was some comment, I came in on the last of the questions, and just never forget what you got done in 2 weeks. The startup world is all about moving fast. You got to move real fast. Many shots on goal. Everybody's going to copy great ideas, so first person to get there gets the gold, and so speed matters, and you delivered that. So we quantified our results like all sort of quantification people are, but really there's an awful lot of softness around this, and I would just say that the 4 things that were really compelling us. What was most comprehensive? Who covered all the territory? What was the need? What was the technology? What was the team's competence? Why do we win? Startups are hard, so who leaned forward? Who had a lot of passion? Everybody had passion, but who really sort of went to the front? You know, some things are easy to do, some things are hard to do. Hard to do things can take longer and cost more, but at the end of the day, they're more valuable to the owners. But easy things are good too, and it can go fast, but you got to be clever. And then, of course, you had to ask for the order. So in our wisdom, Azul got the order, the energy to waste.
Go down and move.
Thank you. It was good. I will say though, the LinkedIn eHarmony thing had our juices going. Good job, guys. Good. Good. Do you want the rest of the judges?
Yeah.
Judges, come up. This was teamwork, just like that was teamwork.
Gil, do you want to close out finishing? What am I? All right, you guys. Do you want to? Okay. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming and for joining us, and congratulations, you guys. You did a fantastic job, as did all of our other groups. And with this, we are concluding the first Nuclear Innovation Boot Camp. I am so proud of everything that you guys have done. Students, you have been fantastic. Thank you once again to all of our speakers, our mentors, our sponsors, and Rachel Slaba, who is amazing. And all I can say is that I hope you guys all go out, tell everybody so that this can be even bigger, more incredible for the participants and for the industry next year. Thank you.